Are we live? Can anyone see me? Is it working? I can't tell if it's working or not. Oh, there we go. A little bit of a delay. Cool. Okay, cool. I appreciate the kind comments about my customer service. I strive to have excellent customer service. I want everyone to get what they pay for and be happy with what they order, so appreciate that. We'll wait for hopefully a few more people show up. We'll see, and we'll go over a few things, and then we'll do a giveaway, and then we can chat a little bit more, and then I'll make all the C2 kit and everything else live on the site, and you can place an order if you want. Taylor Brown says he's watching. I don't see you in the live chat, Taylor. Hey! If you praise the wheel, it will help. Yes, RJ, absolutely. So we're going to do this one like the last several I've done, and this is going to be elimination style, so we'll eliminate names down to the top 3. And then when we get to the top 3, third place is going to get a set of shock pliers. Second place is going to get a set of wheels. And first place will get a brand new C2 kit. So good luck to everyone. Kurt's RCs, what's happening? Matthew Romero, welcome. Good to see you. How's everybody's week been? You guys have a good week? Work go okay? Feel bad for all the Floridians getting wrecked by that hurricane. That just sucks when that happens. Richard Hammond. Hey, hello, sir. How are you? I think I owe you a invoice for some C1 parts. I'll get that done this weekend. I know you're waiting for me to get that to you. Nasty Trucker, how are you? Good to hear that, Matthew. Anybody go to Proline by the Fire at all? I need to make it to one of those big events one of these years. Been meaning to go, but my stupid adult responsibilities always get in the way, you know, day job and that sort of thing. So hopefully I can make it to one here soon, though. Maybe next year. We'll see. There's a big group that up in Spokane, my buddy Michael Reth, he runs comps up there all the time. There's a bunch of guys that run up there, and I've been meaning to go up there and hit a weekend when they're doing some comps, but haven't made it up there yet either. Jamboree, Jazz Writes. That's who. You got to tell me your name because I probably know who's talking to me, but I don't know what your screen name on YouTube is. Joe Mancuso, happy Friday, buddy. Good to see you. Oh yes, Josh and Kayla. Hey. Yes, I do need to make it to Jamboree. That's actually not that bad of a drive for me. That's maybe 4 or 5 hours, I think. It's in the middle of Oregon, isn't it? Isn't that am I remembering that correctly? I hope so. So for the people who just joined, we're going to do the giveaway here in a little bit. It's going to be elimination style. We're going to eliminate names down to the top 3. Third place will get a set of shock pliers. Second place will get a set of wheels. And first place will get a C2 kit. So that's exciting. Board of Cali in Oregon. Yeah, that's not too far. I guess that's probably, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 hours, but that's not a bad drive. That should be okay. Hick Jagger's messaging me while we're in the chat here. I'll get back to you here after the stream's over, buddy. Let's talk about a few things. I need to gauge some interest. I've had several people ask if I'm ever going to do 2.2 carbon wheels. I should probably do a poll in the group and see who all is interested in 2.2 wheels, but I've had a few people ask me about it, so 2.2 wheels may be coming in 2025. We'll see, depending on interest. Winch mounts for the C2/F3 chassis are coming. I have to get some hardware ordered and sort a couple things out with that. And then winch mounts will be available. It'll be a micro winch mount that's going to be mounted on the right side of the chassis, just behind the motor, kind of on the side of the chassis there, and then it'll have a PTFE tube that goes up to the front, and it'll have a center line discharge out of the front bumper. So, got to get a few of those things dialed, and then those will be ready to go maybe here in a week or two. I know Taylor Brown, I know you're watching and you're not in the chat, but Taylor's he has a prototype of the winch mount, and he was gave me some good feedback on that, so that it seems like it works pretty good. So yeah, so winch mounts are coming. Just got to give it a little bit of time. One other thing I want to talk about, how many of you guys are into the mini chassis, like specifically TRX4M stuff? Does anybody like those at all? Oh, and the I guess the Red Cat Ascent 18, the 18 scale stuff. Is anybody into any of those? Anybody use those at all? I'm just curious about that, because it seems like they're kind of making mostly the STX24s around here, they seem like they're kind of starting to resurge in popularity a little bit, but I like the TRX4M, specifically the TRX4M portals. I think that those would make a really good mini crawler, so let me know if you have any interest in that at all. Nasty Trucker, you've got a Red Cat Ascent. Cool, that's cool. I've got one sitting on the desk here, but I haven't used it only a couple of times. Jesse Matucci, how are you, buddy? Yeah, the price point is really attractive to those. I think the TRX4Ms are like under $150, I think, RTR, and then Red Cats were really cheap. I grabbed mine when they had the sale when they released them for like $100, which is just dirt cheap. I've tried the SCX-24s before, and I don't know. Those things are just seem like they're really on the small side. So, Richard Hammond has a TRX-4M. Cool, that's good. Yeah, I actually have one of those Muse, whatever they're called, the Ultra 4 injection molded chassis that I put my TRX-4M under, and it's kind of cool, but I think I maybe want to develop something that's kind of emulates what my 10 scale stuff does, and do like a LCG style chassis, and then do high clearance links and forward motor mount, the standard kind of stuff. I think that'd be pretty cool. Steve Allen, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. Taylor's asking how to get to the live stream. I think you just go to my channel and just hit on the live stream, and it should be should just be able to click on it, I think. Haven't really done much. Change the rims, tires, links. Yeah. That's kind of the standard deal. I think a lot of people just do links and wheels and tires on them and run them. Big presence at Crawlapalooza. Crazy builds there. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Ian Campbell, hey buddy, how are you? Plans for next year crawl and get together? Yes, I actually was just talking about that with some guys yesterday. I'm on the board for our local, so we're trying to build a local crawling spot, and we've had, it's not very big yet. We can do like 2 kind of small 10-gate courses at once, kind of on the spot that we're building, but it's in the city kind of north of me, and we've got a really big area that we can use, and so we've been doing donations and kind of fundraising a little bit, and so we've got enough for another big load of rock to go in, and so I think if we can get it up to a point where we can maybe do 3 or 4 courses at a time on it, then I absolutely would love to do like a negative G, like invitational crawl or something, and have anybody in the surrounding areas want to come. That'd be awesome. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Do prizes and all kinds of stuff. That'd be cool. Joe has a UTV 18. Just came out with the V2. Tears from now has gone brushless. Yeah, so Traxxas has their brushless system, and then I actually just ordered Hobby Wing released a system for the 18 scale stuff too. That's got a that's a brushless outrunner with a little ESC as well. So I've actually got one of those coming to play around with and see what they're like. I think they're probably. The Traxxas one may even be made by Hobbywing. Who knows? They all those companies like to rebrand stuff, and Hobbywing seems to know what they're doing. So, yeah, that'd be cool if you guys want to come out. That'd be sweet. That'd be awesome. And it's a pretty big area. If you wanted to look it up, it's called Eagle Sports Complex. It's kind of northeast-ish of the city of Eagle here in the valley, and you can kind of see that there's like a BMX track, there's a RC off-road track, and then there's like a skate park, and all kinds of stuff. And so they, the guy that runs the racetrack, and there's kind of a dirt bowl area in the middle. He let us have the north half of it, so we can do crawling stuff there. So that's cool. New Fusion that new Fusion is. I think that the new Fusion they says 16 or something. I can't remember what the number is on it, but I think those are designed for the UTV 18 maybe. 2.2 wheel in the future. Jesse, we were just talking about that, dude. I've had you and a bunch of people ask if I'm doing 2.2 wheels. I may be doing some 2.2s in 2025, hopefully. Ian, it's called the Eagle Sports Complex, and it's just kind of to the northeast of Eagle, Idaho, Highway 55. You kind of go east of Highway 55, north of the city of Eagle, and northeast of the city of Eagle-ish, and you can kind of see it. But it's called Eagle Sports Complex, and there's like mountain bike trails, and like it's a huge area that's like it's multi-use kind of a thing. It's got like a roller hockey rink and all kinds of stuff. So, but if you look like right in the middle, you can kind of see there's like a bowl area in the middle, and that's where they're going to be doing the or that's where our rock crawling course is. So cool. Yeah, it's definitely on the radar for doing 2.2s. It's 6:45. We better start eliminating some people off of this list here, so I'm going to start clicking this while I'm chatting with you guys. Let's eliminate someone. Onyx, you're out, my friend. Alan, you have been removed. Jesse, I'm just like the 1 point. Yeah, I want to emulate Mr. Bowman, you're out. I want to emulate kind of what my other wheels are, and I've got some new designs in mind as well. So Todd is out. Sparks, Nevada? No. Eagle, Idaho is where the Eagle Sports Complex is. I'm like southwest of Boise, and Eagle is like northwest of Boise. RC Pilot, you're out, sir. Yeah, I think 2.2s would be cool though, and I would like to do some. Maybe both versions, probably to start out. Just probably do the super light. Alan Bachman, you're out, sir. Sorry. Just do super lights with the printed rear shells on them. I think that'd be good to start with that, because I don't want to do a run of 500 wheels and not sell any. So, Brian, you're out, sir. Sorry. Oh, Taylor Brown. Sorry, man. You're out. Jarko Pasi, you're out. I've got some other stuff to show you guys too if we've got time. Well, we should have time. Phil Armstrong, you're out, sir. I got some stuff I've been working on over here. I'm always working on something. Chris, you're out, my friend. 3 pair guaranteed. All right, good to hear, man. That's awesome. I appreciate the support. I really appreciate everybody's support. This is started out as just kind of a little thing, and it's kind of Dale, you're out, sir, blown up, and I'm just humbled by how many people have reached out and have bought my products and like them. So it's pretty cool. France, you're out. I was looking at, I made a little map with like pins in it that I hung up on the wall for like where I've shipped stuff. It's pretty insane. I've shipped stuff like the most remote customer that I have, Stephen Birkland, you're out, sir, is on Reunion Island, which is just off the coast of Madagascar, I think. I think I've got one customer there, and that's literally in the middle of the ocean, in the middle of nowhere. Mr. Haynes, you're out. I do care about the hobby. I think this hobby is amazing. It's really cool. Cody Matney, sorry bud, you're out. Jesse Matucci, 3 or 4 complete sets. Cool. All right. Well, it sounds like I've got like that. It sounds like there should be some good enough interest. Bill Bob, you're out, sir. So yeah, I'll work on that for 2025. I got to sell some more of the wheels I have in stock. So tell your friends. I got Rev slots and Force wheels. I still got some stacks of those. So Mr. Mancuso, sorry, buddy, you're out. Craig Hasselstrom, he's a local guy. He's actually, we've done, how many local comps have we done at our new place? I think we've done 3 at our new crawling spot, and then we've done one or 2 at another local spot, and this guy's podiumed in every one of them. And I'll give you one guess as to what rigs he runs. Yeah, he's a negative G guy. Matthew, so you had to comment on the post in the Facebook group is how you enter into that, or how you were entering for this one. RJ, you're out, buddy, sorry. 3 at the new spot? Okay, RJ, yeah. Yeah, he's podiumed, I think, on every single one of them. RJ's always RJ's another local buddy, too. He's... I think you've got a class 1 negative G, and then a couple other brands too, and yeah, it's been going pretty good so far. We've needed to place because I think we only have like 3 spots. Jack, you're out. Sorry, bud. Locally that we can crawl at that are, and kind of once you go to a spot 47 times, then it's kind of like, yeah, we're crawling the same 10 lines over and over again. So with this new park, like we're going to get it set up, and then after like 2 seasons, then we'll bring a Mini X in, and Alfredo, you're out. Then we can like change it up and move it however we want. So that's kind of the cool thing about it. Lots of companies I've used, it's so big they stopped caring about the little guy. Yeah, I have seen that happen, and Puff Marcus, you're out, sir. I get that when you get to a certain size, you get a lot of emails, and there's a lot of communication that happens and stuff. Mr. Barsha is out. But man, if you're at the size where you've got that many messages coming in, hire somebody part-time to kind of take care of messaging and, make sure that you're communicating with your customers, They are why you exist, so you need to take care of them. Dwayne, you're out, sir. Hey, Taylor's here. You got eliminated already, buddy. Sorry, but I'm glad you're here. Mark Smith is out. Mr. Watts, you are out, sir. Ask you, are parts still going to be available for SC? Yeah. So SC, CC, and TC are essentially discontinued, meaning I'm not... Oh, Richard, you're out. Sorry, buddy. I'm not going to be selling any new SC, CC, TC kits. I do, however, have a decent amount of stock of parts for all 3 of those, and I'll be providing part support for the original 3 chassis for as long as I can. It's not going to be indefinite, but it will be... I'll take care of you. No worries on that. If something breaks, or if you need an extra part or whatever. Mr. Trout is gone. I'll definitely take care of you. So no worries on that. But it's just the problem was that the original 3 kits, I kind of designed all 3 of those autonomously from each other. Jarrett, you're out, buddy. Sorry. And so there was not a lot of parts overlap between those 3 kits, and so now with the C2 F3 there's basically almost 100% for the plastic parts, and then the C1 shares a couple of things, and so now I've got a lot of parts overlap, so the stock, I don't have to have as much stock of so many different parts. Jordan, you're out, sir. Sorry. He's rough on it, yeah. Yeah, no worries. I'll have. I've got a lot of parts for the other 3 for sure. So, Mr. Mabry, you're out, sir. Yes, no worries on that. But I think moving forward, the C2 and the F3 are gonna, and the C1 are those are gonna be the 3 for a while anyway. Mr. Pearson, you're out, sir. Sorry. Skid especially, yeah. If you need a skid, let me know, because I've got a pile of TC skids because the company that printed those like printed extras for some reason, so I have like a lot of those. Mr. Galvin, you're out. Running my TCV1, kicking butt. Nice, Jesse, that's cool, man. Giovanni Alexander, you are in New York City. How's it going over there? Mr. Spalding, you are out, sir. Ian Campbell, sorry, bud, you're out. D. Ranger, you are out. I like doing this elimination style. It's a little more suspenseful instead of just picking one name. Rudy, you're out, sir. Getting down to it here. Well, we got like 6 left. Yeah. Mark, you are out. 5 left. Working on your shocks. Cool, man. That's good. You need a pair of negative GRC XL shock pliers to work on your shocks. Shameless plug. Shane McCula, you are out. Okay, last elimination before we get to the winners. Oh, Josh and Kayla Wright. Sorry, guys. Okay, the next person that is eliminated gets a set of shock pliers. Here we go. Mark, you get shock pliers. How do you spell your name? Last name is crazy. Y-S-K-I. Okay, all right. So, who are we between here? Mike Chrisman and Devin Carroll Myers. There we go. Devin Carroll Myers gets a set of wheels. And that means that Mike Chrisman is the winner chicken dinner of the C2 kit. Mike Chrisman. Cool. All right. So it is 3 minutes until it's 3 minutes until we need to have all the stuff updated on the site. So let me do this real quick. Let's go here, here. Yeah, congratulations to everyone who won. That's awesome. Products. What do we got here? 2 minutes. All right, I'm just going to edit this and get it going. Variations. Gotta order a C2. Yep, awesome. I appreciate the support, Taylor. That's great. Save changes. Oh yeah, here 6:58. Okay, so sorry, I'm doing some website stuff while we're talking, everybody. Anybody else have any questions? Don't go away yet. I got some cool stuff to show you too, if you guys want to see it. Some prototype stuff. I always like to show a little prototype action when we're in live streams, if you guys are interested. $25. Okay, let's save that. Save changes. And let's update that. All right, the steel sliders are live. Let's just double check that and make sure. 6:59. Okay, Taylor, sounds good. See you, buddy. Okay, those are good. So then this can be updated. What are we at? How many seconds left? Yeah, we can update it. Update. Sounds good, Taylor. I just finished it's working right now, so it's saving, it's working. That's taking a long time. Come on. Okay, there we go. That's updated. So let me just check this. 2 link routers for F10s. Okay, sounds good, Richard. I will get you taken care of. I will try to remember. I'm getting a little old, so I will promise I will give it my best shot. Okay, kits are live. It's 7 o'clock, right on the nose. Awesome. That's cool. And it looks like one standard skid kit is gone already. That's cool. Right on. Okay, prototype time. So let's show you this first. Hopefully you can see this. So you may recognize this side of this. That is one of my transfer cases. And you can see it's got a little bit of a growth on the back of it. This is a dig unit, an add-on dig unit for the back of my transfer cases. So this is just home printed, 3D printed parts, and like even the shafts are 3D printed. So Ian Campbell, thanks buddy, appreciate that. Anyway, I have my buddy Mike up in Spokane. He was wanting to do something with the We RC Rock series. He wanted to build a pro mod, and you're allowed dig. And so I started working on doing a little mini dig unit for the back of my transfer cases. And then I also came up with, you can see that's the mounting surface there. And you can see this is like a laydown version for custom builds. This won't fit in my rigs, of course, because you'd be in the way of the battery strap area, but that's a little mini dig unit on a little laydown transfer case too. So super compact. And so here in a couple weeks, hopefully I'm gonna get some prototypes made up and just make sure that all that stuff works, and that it functions correctly. And I'm sure that it'll need a couple of revisions here and there, but yeah. Hey Mike, congratulations man, cool. Yeah, I'll do me a favor, Mike, go to either probably shoot me an email, admin@negativegrc.com, send me an email, and I just want to verify your address and everything and what skid you want and all that stuff. So send me an email so that we can make sure to get you hooked up. All right. Cool. Cool. Yeah, so working on little mini dig units, trying to provide some requested parts. People have been asking me about dig units for a while, and so I figured it's probably time to provide something like that. So like I said, I got to wait a week or two, and then probably 2 or 3 weeks. I'm so bad with my timelines. I always am way more optimistic with my timelines than they should be. So maybe here in a month I'll have prototypes here and be able to test with them. That'll be something that'll get released in 2025 probably though. So, but that'll be the one that goes on my transfer cases. That's going to be like, you basically will be able to buy a kit and just bolt it right to the back of your negative G rig and have dig if you want it. So gonna try it anyway. We'll see. Cool. All right. Well, anybody else have any questions or want to talk about anything else while I'm still here? Let me know. Otherwise, call it a night. New F3 chassis. What's the length from the front to the back of the skid? Depends on which Oh no, that's a outrunner only. So that is boink. Let's do this. I can tell you right now, we can go from here to here. That is about 75 millimeters. So there you go. Ian, that's has not been worked out yet. That is Steven, thanks for showing up, buddy. Appreciate you watching. Talk to you soon. Yeah, Ian, that's something that has not been worked out yet. This is early stages. I literally just got these printed and like put together like in the last week. So that's going to take some figuring, and honestly, it's probably going to be here. I'll just switch to this one. So it's probably will be a mount like in the back here, in the rear of the chassis, so you'll be able to push pull on the shaft. So RC Garage Guy Customs, the C2 is dropped, my friend. It's live on the site right now. So yeah, I think that between the C2 and F3, they'll both be able to use the same kind of a servo mount in the back here. And then if you, well, I guess nobody would ever put it on a C1 because it's illegal in that class. So C2 F3 is going to be something back here, and I'll make it work with, I'll make sure the mount will accept like a common type of micro servo. Consider servo winch mounts that can be somewhat universal for other winches. Yeah, I saw that you guys were talking about that, Taylor. The ones that I have now are, you've got one. It's just for the micro winch, but I do need to, I may actually order one of those Atlas winches, and maybe, I think there's one other small winch that people were using too, but I know that the Atlas was being used by several people, so I'll order one of those just so that I can make sure that I get the dimensions spot on, and then maybe I can do another round of mounts that'll fit the little bit bigger servo in them for sure. RJ, hard body sliders on C2. Man, you need to run Lexan. No, I don't have any hard body sliders for C2, but I know that people are going to want them or are going to ask about them, so that's going to be a later development. Or if you wanted to, you could probably just buy a set of the metal sliders, because those have flat sides on them, and you could probably rig up mounts from the metal sliders that are available. And if you need like an overall width or whatever, just let me know, and I can give you some dimensions so you can see what will fit and what won't. So Unimog only will not cover the skin either chassis options. Unimog cab. I've never used a Unimog cab, so the C2 and the F3 are kind of designed around normal Lexan style bodies, like Creep, Power Wagon, Cliffhanger, Coyote stuff. And I know that the Creep and Power Wagon half cabs fit really well with this, with the half cab mount, but I've never used a Unimog body before, so I'm not sure what to tell you on that. You may be able, I know that you can flip the half cab mount that I have so that it's forward facing, so that you get more forward bias on it. So maybe it'd work with that, but I'm not sure. Atlas, yep, yeah. Atlas winches are sick. Okay, I'll have to order one. Unimog cab only. Yeah, what brand is that Unimog cab? Yes, congrats to the winners. The crew cab might fit. I'm not sure which one you use. Or maybe you're not even talking about the Lexan one. Maybe you're talking about a hard body style. I don't know. Tamiya has one. Oh, is that the? Oh, that is the Tamiya one. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've never messed with the Lexan or the Unimog cabs before. I know that Conrad did a creep half cab on his F3 and did the half cab mounts forward and then chopped the hood off. Proline. Oh, you printed one. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So you can run. Well, let's do. If we look at, I think it's one of the pictures up here. Yeah. So you can see Conrad. He runs his mounts forward, I think, and chopped the front of his creep cab off, and it looks pretty far forward, I think. So it might work. I don't know. If you need any dimensions or anything, just hit me up, and I can tell you, like, front to half cab mount, or whatever you need. Just let me know. I can get you some dimensions for sure. So cool. Right on. Anybody else have any other questions? I don't want to stop. I don't want to cut the stream off if somebody's in the middle of typing something. I'll have to see if I can find some dimensions for that Unimog cab. Maybe somebody's got one modeled on like Thingiverse or something that I could see what the dimensions are, see if it'll fit or not. Keep on keeping on. Thanks, Taylor. Appreciate everything, man. I'll be in touch soon. I'm gonna have another announcement. I think you probably know what it is, but there'll be another announcement coming up here probably in the next before the end of the year. So, colored carbon, Jesse. I think you've asked me about that before. Possibility. I may do colored carbon wheels. I don't know about rails, but we might be able to do something with wheels. So, I'll keep you posted on that for sure. Thanks, Matthew. Appreciate you watching. Cool, guys. Well, I think I'm going to end the old broadcast. And Mr. Hammond, good to see you. Thanks, everybody. Scale 3DRC. Okay, cool. I'll look it up. Cool. All right, guys. Sounds good. Appreciate all the support, and see you guys in the group. Talk to you later.